Media.
And you'll have a great time there. It's as simple as that.
FatEnzo.com.
FatEnzo.com.
You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of people asking me, hey, let me get one of those shirts. Fuck you, I don't make these shirts. You know who does? Bobby Pickles.
Bobby fucking Pickles.
Bobby fucking Pickles. That's
Fat
who you
Enzo.
Fat Enzo shirts. Fuck you.
Yeah, you think you're taking my shirt? Get the fuck right off.
What name's the mother shirt?
This is my shirt. Order your own.
Oh, you see these fucking shirts? You see this shirt?
Under Armour.
Oh, you like that shirt, huh?
Under Armour.
It's a nice looking
What's
shirt.
wrong with Under Armour?
It's a good looking shirt on two good looking boys.
These other shirts
think
made
you're
in
taking my shirt, guy?
Germany.
Germany?
Hey, I fucking dare you. You think you can take this shirt off me? Huh? And how come this? Huh? How about that?
You ain't taking my shirt, bud. Not a chance. You're not coming for my shirt. This motherfucker's custom for me.
You see this guy? Do you think he's gonna get you a fucking shirt? Look at this guy.
You think I know how to make shirts? Forget about it. I don't make shirts. That's Bobby's business, not mine.
I may be fat as shit, but I'm not Fat Enzo, alright? I wear good shirts and I'm fat. Bobby Pickles, Fat Enzo, he makes good shirts. And he's kind of in shape, alright? He's doing better than me, alright? I can't hate him for that.
Oh, where's Bobby at? Get him on the home.
He's at FatEnzo.com.
FatEnzo.com. FATENZO.com.
Those are
Go order a shirt.
Write it
Order
down.
business. Order 100 shirts.
You can order as many shirts as you fucking want. You ain't taking this one.
The current state of entertainment and media is looking grim, and it's only getting worse every day.
Turn myself into a pickle, Morty! Boom! Big reveal, I'm a pickle!
Late night talk shows have become opportunities for disgusting virtue signaling and grandstanding.
We have children without parents and fathers without sons, mothers without daughters.
Washed up hacks just laughing at their own jokes. Every major news outlet is spewing politicized garbage at you. Dishonest, opinionated propaganda.
How did you feel hearing that?
Forget about stand-up comedy. An ounce of wrong think and cancel culture will make sure you're finished.
We control TV and we do great. That's not how anti-Semitism works. Like, you can't...
Even online media has become stale. It's e-whores playing Zelda and taking money from Sims.
So being like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub, that doesn't really track. What you mean to say is, I'm so irresponsible with my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy.
For cowardly cucks with about as much edge as a plastic spoon telling you how to think.
And let me tell you, folks, okay? Let me tell you, boy, but let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you.
The future is bleak.
Oh, I thought it was Ali.
Hope is lost. Entertainment is dead.
Dead a while.
But there's a ray of hope shining through the despair. Murder the Media is here to help. We're bringing you original, quality entertainment you can watch from your phone and computer. Blackballed Podcast. The podcast with the blackest ball.
This minority gives me the coronavirus. How fucking dare she?
The sexy hunk Nick Oakes with the Oakes Report. The hottest way to get all the facts.
That's the level of interference you'd expect from a regular day here in Hawaii.
The Shotcast, where you can contribute to Mark and Tucker's kidney failure. Decentralized now, not to be confused with Fat White
This
ISIS.
whole movement is very, very interested in controlling Steve and intimidating you.
Thunderdome TV, the talk show that shits on everything and everyone, including you.
You know, 80% of them are fucking retards.
That's a high number.
Well, it's actually higher. I'm being generous.
Wow.
With that.
Disavowed with
Miles West and Levi Thompson.
where no conspiracy is off limits.
It's easier to fool people than to convince them
Like the last
that they were
three,
fooled.
so naturally,
I'm going to try and convince you that you were fooled.
And plenty of beautiful, hilarious sketches by yours truly, Rex Thompson.
Like what? Not Iron. You mean
Ditch the network television garbage and shitty YouTube programming and come to where the entertainment is at dlive.tv/murder the media.
You might say you got who's that? Shane McGowan, the Pogues, England.
Not ready.
You got,
I don't have the lemons.
Authority Zero.
Hey, viewer.
Never heard of him. But my point is,
when the old lady down the
music
street brought you a
and,
sweet basket of lemons, what'd you
Dubliners,
do?
Rocky Road to Dublin.
Throw them in the
Great.
trash?
Not
No, you made
it's actually
lemonade,
good.
you dingus. So go to dlive.tv/murder
Murder
the media TV.
Could you imagine like buying this album and like trying to pretend that it's
just
good?
a platform where you
Man.
can see live bulls.
Oh, it's fucking horrible.
They're really, man.
And then he goes, then he plays a country song I've never heard. And it was all stupid, you know, like stereotypical country. And I was like, yeah, that sucks too. I can say that.
Was it the one that was like, I like her saggy tits?
Yeah, like hunched over bitch. Nobody wants her either, so she won't go nowhere. Yeah, that one. And
New intro.
that's the best shot ever been done in this game. It's the fucking best one. Every time I see it, I get all like warm. I'm like, oh, it's so nice. That's such a good fucking shot. Like the transition. Anyway, we were talking about how punk rock sucks, and if you can send us an example of it not sucking, I think we'll play it. I think we got time.
It's so weird. Like, out of all the shit that's out there, I like maybe 1 in 100 songs.
Well, I was trying to come up with a percentage in my head last night. I was like,
I like Misfits.
It would be 2%, maybe. Like if you looked at the entire catalog of punk music.
You don't like any Misfits?
Okay, so that's where we're going to break it down a little bit. I like the Eagles Dare, you know?
Yeah.
That's good. I don't know. Is that punk? Is that considered punk?
I think so.
Okay, so...
Bullet was pretty good.
Don't know it.
It's the one about Kennedy getting his brains blown out.
Oh, wow. Real fucking edgy. But...
I mean, it was at the time.
But I'm saying... Well, that's... Okay, so you do have to take that into consideration. The time. But that excuse doesn't work either, because a lot of this was like late 70s, early to mid 80s. And it's like, okay, so you had the technical wherewithal to make a good song, and instead you just fucking upped the fuzz on your amp and just played 3 shitty chords and screamed over it. Okay. Revolutionary.
Instead of recording at the studio, it's like, let's go to the garage of the studio.
Yeah. And put one mic in the middle of the room. So it's like, is that
it's fine.
Revolutionary to an extent? If for one band's album that did it the first time, but after that, it's just all the same shit.
Some people get mad when I say Metallica does a better version of Misfits, Die, Die, My Darling, than the Misfits do.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they did better? They recorded it at a fucking studio.
Yeah.
It sounds great.
Yeah,
it aged well.
And they had talent. More talent, I should say. But, okay, so everything on that Metallica album is arguably better than the original. But it's not hard to improve on something. As the term goes, you're not reinventing the wheel. But they did do some reinvention. Like we were just talking about Irish songs, right? So what's the Irish song that's on Garage Days Revisited or whatever it's called? Garage
Whiskey
Inc?
in the Jar.
Whiskey in the Jar. Was the original Whiskey in the Jar good? Yeah.
No.
For being like a fucking 200-year-old Irish folk song, yeah.
All right.
But then when they redid it, it might as well have been a brand new fucking song.
I didn't like the Metallica version either. I think it's just a dumb fucking song.
Metallica is way better, like 10,000 times, and I like the Misfits. Right, I'm not saying that the Misfits are bad. I'm just saying you can't use the excuse of, they were like different times and shit. It's like, no. They've been producing very high-quality, well-recorded music with talented musicians for a long time, and punk, in a way, was like the lazy white adolescent's excuse for not having to be very talented.
See, I catch flack for saying my favorite Misfits albums are...
I can't name a Misfits album.
You got American Psycho. American Psycho!
American Psycho!
Close.
I just figured it'd be something like that.
It's a little better than that. It's a little harder, and it's studio recorded.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
Shekels. Israel appreciates your contribution.
A lot of their shit wasn't. It sounds like shit.
Again, if you took the entire punk catalog, 2% might be, in my opinion, considered good or worthwhile.
Yeah.
But there are punk songs I like that aren't great. Like, what's the one by the Suicidal Tendencies, the one in Looney Tunes or whatever? all I wanted was a Pepsi, and you wouldn't give me one. All I wanted was a Pepsi. It's a horrible song.
It's like 3 minutes. Yeah. And it just gets faster.
And
I know what song that is, but I fucking hate it, so I never remember the title.
They'll tell us in the chats. I think there's 3 people watching. Somebody will know it. But do I like that song? Yes, I enjoy that song. Is it a good song? Not really. No, it's not really that great of a song. And if I had to listen to songs that were institutionalized, thank you, Exalted Patriarch. If I had to listen to like 10 songs and they were all on par with that, I would make it through it. Like what do you call that? That song there was like, you come across and you're like, oh, okay, it's kind of nostalgic and fun, but I don't want to make
it probably wasn't
habit.
Meant to be one of their main hits either.
Maybe not. I don't know, but it's not something I would want to listen to 10 versions of, one after the other. So I can't imagine somebody, I won't say who, but the shit that they play on Blackballed, I'm like, this is all the same shit, and not only is it all the same, it's all not good. So that's my rant on punk music, and I can go into it further if there's anybody that disagrees, but I know I'm right on this.
Titties.
You want to hear something? You want to hear something funny? So I put that out there. Now I'm gonna say something against myself that's gonna come back to haunt me. I went shooting on Sunday, and the coolest thing I did was bump fire a whole 30-round mag out of my new AK.
Okay.
No, I mean, it was like pushing me backwards. I had to take like 2 steps back slowly as it's just going off, and that was badass. However, in my AR, I had the first jam I've ever had with steel cased ammo. And I wasn't going to say anything because I didn't want to get flack for it. But I'll say it now since I just shit on punk.
It only happened once?
It's still stuck in my fucking barrel throat.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but it looks like the primer was struck, and I hit it a few times. Yeah, man, I was like, fuck. Never going to live this down. So anyway, I threw it out there. Yeah, I can't get the shit out there. Yeah, still steel and brass. My AK ate up the fucking steel full auto. So, but people would be like, "Well, it's supposed to."
Right.
It's the same barrel material, retard. But anyway, yeah, that was disappointing. I also caught a fish.
Oh, what kind of fish?
Bass. Pretty good sized bass.
What's the matter with the fish we got?
What's the name of some of them other fish? Carp.
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 Tilapia.
they all fish for carp and eat it.
Ew.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Ugh.
Gar. Felt the fish. Germany.
Ugh.
But anyway,
I love when people say they love fish and what kind of fish? Like Long John Silver's. It's like you like the literal pigeon of the ocean.
It's good though. I mean, but anything you bread and deep fry like that, or batter and deep fry, is gonna be tasty. Well, you see, okay, we were talking about going to Papados, and you go, yeah, I need some fried alligator.
Yeah.
Or some alligator. And I was like, it's just breaded and deep fried gator chunks.
I don't know what they have. I've never been to Papados.
I've only had it at, no, I did have it at Papados.
Yeah.
This was many, many years ago. At least 25 years ago. And I got the gator and I was like, that's not bad. I was a little kid. And I'm not much different voice-wise now.
Back when you went by William.
Yeah. But
that's what Ville's
I'm thinking
short
if you're
for.
going to a high-class joint like Papados.
I didn't know it's high class.
I mean, for being a chain, it's definitely at the higher end of cuisine.
Would they let me in?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's food where you should wear a button-up shirt, but they'll still let you in if you have flip-flops.
Okay.
But you should wear a button. Like, if it was called something else and there was only one and it wasn't the chain they were trying to keep afloat, like they wouldn't let you in.
They'll look at you funny.
Right. Right, but they have just a lot of French Cajun stuff is kind of what they're known for. It's very good. I just wouldn't go there and get fried alligator. You might as well get popcorn shrimp, you know? Just saying. But I'm thinking Miranda's, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, why venture anywhere else?
Here's the other thing. I'm not going anywhere if I can't get me I'm staying at home all depressed playing guitar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully,
Oh, hang on.
Hopefully there's a cold front coming in.
Hello? I'm doing a show. What's up?
Unbelievable.
You want to talk to the people?
Unbelievable. Nerve of this guy. Nerve of this guy. Oh, we're live?
Ooh, what
Let me
time?
order a car part real quick.
What
Hold
time?
on.
Is it AJ?
Oh, jeez. This is unbelievable.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make it happen.
Expect a little professionalism,
No, no.
you know? Show up on time. Let me
8:30-ish?
mute my phone. You didn't even see my phone.
All right.
Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, that's
Normally
my
I'd
name,
read
right?
chat, but I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say today. So that's just
Yeah.
me. Take it or leave it.
Sorry, had to take care of some
Oh, it's
business.
okay. I carried the show.
See, you're getting it.
I'm getting it.
All right.
I used to be like, oh, why isn't he talking anymore?
Yeah, you got this.
It's like, all right.
I hate when I get shit added onto my day that I wasn't expecting, but I'm like, I need it. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to do it.
Was that?
Yeah. No, not that. No.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. So I guess I'll have to wrap up the show and then hurry. I got shit to do now. I didn't have to do
jeez.
before. Gay.
Yeah, fucking Jiz Mahoney has the nerve to have his car break down and shit.
Again?
It's just been broken.
I thought it just needed an alternator.
Jeez. I don't know. Well, that's not extensive fix. I think an alternator's easier to replace than a starter in a lot of cars.
I don't know. I guess it just depends. I've done an alternator, haven't done a starter. My alternator, easy. Whatever they're saying. Easy stuff.
Easy peasy.
That's it.
Easy peasy, baby.
So
let's get into it.
Yeah, I got some fun videos to go through. Get it on the full screen. I wasn't going to work on the Ville show stuff today.
Yeah.
But now I don't have time.
Mm.
All right, let's show this fat cow.
Is there no volume on it?
No.
Oh.
This is why you shouldn't wrestle at 300 pounds. If you're a woman.
What happened?
Oh, they'll show it again. Yeah. Wait for it. All that weight. And look at that leg. Look at that leg. It doesn't bend that way.
Oh.
Yeah. You thought that was a good idea?
I was looking at the wrong thing. I was expecting her tailbone.
You're expecting her head to explode from just all the pressure of landing at that size. That was a good one.
That much jiggly body weight, and then the pressure's got to go somewhere when you.
So we got some other videos. This one might be considered controversial, but it wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Ali was the mouthpiece for a religious group that shared the same beliefs as the white supremacists, the Ku Klux Klan.
Here, hold on.
And both organizations met regularly to discuss a possible pact. Ali even spoke at a Klan rally, and ahead of the fight in Manila, boasted about the experience.
It's a hell of a scene. All these white hoods on, the bonfire, and me on the platform, and all these clans was talking. I says black people should marry their own women. I said bluebirds with bluebirds, redbirds with redbirds, pigeons with pigeons, eagles with eagles. God didn't make no mistake. They say, yeah! They said, well, you teach the rest of them niggers that, and everything will be all right. You know the way how the funny thing happened. One of them says, we got the nigger, string him up. And I looked and I jumped. And one of them came out with a rope and he said, we're just joking, child. And they let me go. Got a hold of a gorilla.
See, I'm not on anyone's side or anything.
Yeah.
But they sound like a pretty fun group.
I'm just saying, you used to be able to joke a little more back in the day.
Yeah.
You even used to be able to joke about hanging a black guy at a Klan rally while there was a black guy at that Klan rally.
Right.
And they'd be like, we're just joshing you, bud.
Champ. They're like, just kidding, champ.
Yeah, everybody had a good chuckle, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And now, geez.
And they ate some home style cooking and, had a couple beers.
Yeah. And said, let's not fuck each other's women, apparently. That's what that was about. But,
yeah.
They, now you can't even post it. Like, did you know if you're white, you're not supposed to post a black GIF? It's called digital appropriation or some shit.
Yeah, I've been telling people that online.
I'm like, it's getting pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I do it all the time.
I've been telling people that's virtually slave ownership.
Yeah.
What, you just own these black people now and use them at your will? Unbelievable.
Oh my, you're right. That's digital slavery.
That's digital slavery.
Maybe it's only digital slavery if only white people are allowed to use black gifts.
Oh yeah, anyone else can.
That's another thing. You notice they changed it from like only blacks can do this to now it's person of color.
Now it's
like, so now an Asian guy can do it?
The rules are just not whites.
Yeah. Sounds familiar. And then if somebody goes, what do you mean sounds familiar? Oh, so it's happening to you and you don't like it? I'll be like, yeah, I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. That's not
I'm
how
sorry.
equality works. The
Yeah,
thing that you're advocating for.
I'm
That's not how it
sorry
works.
you had to live through that. Oh, wait, you didn't. Asshole. But I think it's mostly white people that come up with these rules, too, ironically.
Oh, yeah. Self-hating whites. Lately, I've been so disgusted with white women. God.
Yeah, they definitely are. There's pros and cons to that, though. But the pros are just that they're whorish sluts.
I used to agree a lot with the...
Everything else is a con.
I used to agree a lot with the trad people and the alt-right and whatnot, and I'm like, you really think they're that great?
Asian. And that's why they're all married to Asians.
Yeah.
You notice that? Now, a lot of guys go, I couldn't do it. Couldn't marry an Asian. I could. Especially if they're everything that I'm being told they are.
I could, I just don't fetishize them. You know
Right,
what I
yeah,
mean?
no, I don't. That's always been weird to me, too. Like, I don't fetishize, honestly, any particular thing on any particular woman. Like, I'm not blondes. Oh, my God, blondes are the best. Or bald pussy, big tits, small tits, big ass, little ass. Whatever. Feet. Like, to me, I've always said, variety is the spice of life. Sometimes I want you to grow a bush. Sometimes I don't. Not a crazy bush. Still well manicured.
Yeah, I'm not...
Don't get crazy out there.
I rather select what I don't want. It's very few things. Puerto Rican women.
Well, you
but
had
even
a bad
that, I might change
experience.
my mind
Yeah,
on.
you had a bad experience.
You know,
I hear she was only half.
Oh, that one?
That's just what I assumed you were talking about.
Well, this one I just met is full.
Yeah?
Yeah. My friend's mom.
Bad or good?
Good. I might... Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, you just said, like, for me, can't do Puerto Rican women. Are you saying that?
I was saying I might even break that exception now.
Your friend's mom, how old is she?
Like 52.
Oh. How do you... Her name's Yane.
Camille.
How did this... was she hitting on you?
Yeah.
And?
Told me she wants to cook for me. And
Make you some arroz con pollo?
For an Italian.
Oh, they don't say
No,
way.
she said she wanted to cook me steak. For an Italian, it's the way to my heart. Cook me a good meal.
How'd you find this?
Doing some shady deals and whatnot, and, you know, saw my old friend. He was a middleman, and then, you know.
He was the middle... It turns out he was the middleman to getting his mom laid. He just doesn't know it yet.
Don't talk that way about my new son.
Now, is he okay with that?
No.
It's like, probably
all the more
not.
reason.
Yeah, it makes it that much more like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this. One, because it's miscegenation.
Hey, champ, why don't you go to your room? Why don't you go play your Xbox? And maybe afterwards I'll kick open the door and say, are you winning, son?
You want to go toss the old ball around? You're grounded, mister. Poor guy.
Yeah, could be worse.
Yeah. So you think it's going to happen? Does the son live there?
Yeah.
Typical.
Yeah.
Typical. Well, she didn't raise a good one. Good thing you don't have to worry about that.
Actually, she's living with him.
Oh, okay. She raised a good one.
Yeah.
They do that in those Hispanic households.
Mm-hmm.
Once they hit 40 and their looks go and their arms get hairy, they move in with their children.
It's the truth. What else we got?
We got, okay, so I will give full credit to Blackballed on this. He played it on his podcast last night. And I was fascinated by the racism, the pandering, the just insulting nature thereof of this video we're going to watch. And ironically, it's actually ironically and not ironically, which can be used interchangeably either way. It's a Joe Biden campaign video.
Oh.
Now, I caught some things, as did Blackballed, where they edited certain parts, and it's kind of hard to tell why. But when we get to it, we'll pause and we'll go over it. But this is a freestyle rap battle between...
Fuck me, is it going to rain?
Here, no.
Oh, okay, cool.
Between...
Archie's outside. I know you care.
In the car?
Huh?
Did you let him out?
He's over at Valero. I tied him to a post.
Oh, okay. I was just saying my dog's out. I don't know if we'll get along. But, yeah, it's a guy that went on with... remember when Nick Cannon and Eminem were beefing?
Yeah.
Well, this is one of the guys that Nick Cannon recruited to... my name is Nick Cannon. I'm here to recruit you. Harvey Milk. Recruited to take a shot at...
I didn't watch that movie. It was about gays.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either.
That was when I saw like that was Party Monster.
That was in the trailer.
Okay, my bad.
Recruit? He said it all weird. Recruit you? I don't know. Anyway, so this is one of the guys that was on Nick Cannon's side during this beef that Eminem won, as usual. Which is weird, because you think it wouldn't be that hard to beat him.
Right.
Especially with pre-production and like writing your shit down ahead of time. I think there's a lot to attack. I won't say what it is, because if I ever have to go at him, I'm going to hit him hard. Anywho. So this is a Joe Biden campaign video for... oh, not this one. It's on YouTube. For getting apparently black people out to vote.
Oh. Y'all ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, first thing. They're at a basketball court. It just seems very cliche in the most racist way possible.
Yep.
So I'll hit you later. Today's the day. Now I assume they're talking about voting. I couldn't watch this video for the most part because I was driving and I just listened to Blackballed. Unless I'm shitting on punk rock. And then I got to read the comments. Anywho. I also don't like how they got him kind of like scooting around the court a little bit. He's too big for that. He looks like more of a bowler.
I don't like how they inaccurately, these are black people texting, but they're spelling everything correct.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I'm not saying blacks don't know how to
Yo,
spell.
why you ain't been answering your phone? You know why I'm calling you. You have to vote.
No, it's the TV.
You know why I don't vote?
Oh, you better turn that down.
Because as a black man, I just...
Okay, not mute it.
Oh, I hit mute. My bad.
Taking the coronavirus
Hold on,
as
I'm
a
going to go
joke.
back.
And that's the part that frightened me. When you choose a president...
That was my bad.
I'll turn it down on my end.
The buttons
man,
are
I
too
just
close
feel
together.
like there's no hope. Our president telling people to go back to China, taking the coronavirus as a joke.
Okay, so it took me a while to figure this out, but they're rapping each other.
Oh.
So one thing I've noticed about rap, and they tried to make it like normalized, and it has been because it's a susceptible crowd to propaganda, as you can well see. They started not rhyming and being like, "Oh shit, yo, did you hear that shit?" Like, kind of sound remotely similar to the previous bar.
Right.
It's become rampant.
Yeah.
And I'm like, back in my day, you just used to make up words that would rhyme, and that would become street lingo. But, yeah, it took me a while to figure out that they're rap battling here. Because it's, yeah. Anyway, we'll go back to it.
And that's the part that frightened me. When you choose a president, it's supposed to be a knockout. Then why this situation doesn't entice me? If you got the answers to get...
Did he just say enticing me?
Yeah.
That's all.
Get me out this dark path, my brother. Enlighten me. We always telling each other to stay woke. That's why this time...
So he had to say enticing me incorrectly in order to rhyme with enlighten me.
Yeah, and then he just rhymed me with me.
This is Joe's voter base.
We gotta use our voice, and you have to vote. The facts should show Biden has a plan for African Americans. We're not dealing with.
See, I could have made that better. I would have run vote with yo.
I don't want to vote for anyone that has a plan for me based on my race.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They've kind of been, what's the word? Because I'm not trying to be insulting, like, so malleable and pliable to whatever the Democrats want from them.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, Trump's, and I don't give a shit about this personally, because I'm not black, but Trump said something about $500 billion just straight to the blacks. And even Ice Cube is on board, one of his most vehement haters.
Yeah.
Okay.
With your average Joe. I see the way you looking right now. You know exactly where I'm going to go with this. For 4 years, we had Trump in office, and we made the most of it. But we finally got somebody that could be in office, that could give us a chance to have home ownership.
I'm just so confused as to what he's talking about. Well, I mean, I know what he's saying, but it doesn't make any sense just based on what has happened in the black sphere, I guess, as far as improved numbers since, I don't know, the beginning of politics in the United States. You know, if you start out as slaves and then move up to not being able to vote to now, like record low unemployment and $500 billion of my tax money.
And killing whites in New York indiscriminately.
Yeah, indiscriminately.
And getting away with it.
And Jews, too. Now, that's a big step.
Yeah.
But they're not real Jews.
Talking to all of you, $640 billion over the course of 10 years, so we can finally get housing that's affordable.
So, keep this in mind. Trump is president and is, I believe, going ahead with the $500 billion.
Thank you for
and
the show.
Biden's like, oh, we got to top that number. Make it $640 billion. Over 10 years, though. Over 10 years.
Over 10
now,
years.
you would think
that ain't enough.
Yeah, I'm just throwing this out there. If you did that in 1 month, right, I think you would notice maybe drastic results.
Yeah.
640 billion over 10 years just sounds like what we've been paying in welfare, unemployment, WIC, and free meals in schools anyway.
Right.
So, if you ask me, based on what Trump has done versus what this guy is saying, Biden might potentially do, which he won't because they never deliver.
Yeah, no politician stays true to their campaign promises.
Right, but every 4 years, you get these guys that were obviously paid to do this. Can I say Uncle Tomming? I can't. I'm not black. For the Democrat establishment.
Yeah.
And now I'm not saying I'm thrilled about, Trump's targeting this demographic for a very low percentage of their voter turnout, especially with, unfortunately, a huge margin of them being non-able to vote felons.
I'll tell you why else this doesn't work. Because they're both probably for Biden.
They are for Biden.
Yeah, but one of them is pretending to argue that he's not for Biden, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. He's just not interested in the process at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they are really for Biden.
Yeah, and this guy's trying to convince him.
Yeah, it's fake as shit.
And it's not well done either.
No.
Look at him now. I got him stuck. With Biden and Harris' plan, we got it.
What was that? He was just sucking a cock. Look at this. Look at now. I got him stuck. Grab his dick with my fist and give it a suck.
Thank you for the show. Israel appreciates your contribution.
What is this?
And that's affordable. Look at him now. I got him stuck. With Biden and Harris' plan, we gotta trust.
With his
Because we
dick, I'm
can't
gonna
say we
suck.
support Obamacare, but rock with Trump. So Harris and Biden is gonna help with black ownership, huh? Okay. Maybe.
Also, what is with this constant, I need the government to promise me something that they are not capable of delivering?
Right.
Black ownership? Okay, the government can't give you black ownership. They can't be like, hey, this city block, everybody that lives here and has a business here, we're taking it and we're going to give it to black people to own. So it's a false fucking promise.
Yeah.
But that's like the $640 billion. They can just tell them whatever the fuck they want.
Right.
And they'll be like, that sounds great.
Trump said 500? Fuck that. 640.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it's never happened. I don't understand how this cycle continues to be perpetuated. Every 4 fucking years, it's like, we're going to give them, you know what? We're going to give them the world. And then people like this go, that motherfucker's going to give us the world.
Ooh,
we will own it if he's president.
TDTV acting admin sends a guinea. Says they have to go back. Jeez.
Maybe it's true. But what about the black colleges and all the funding for the HBCUs?
Black colleges?
Okay, Trump, record amount given to HBCUs. I believe it was $6 billion first, maybe second year in office.
Is Biden going to follow in Obama's footsteps and go all out with health care?
Okay, now, have you ever seen, like, legit, what would you call it, like, legit impoverished black areas where interviews are taking place and they're asking about politics? The vast fucking majority of them, post-Obama, are like, Obama didn't do shit.
Yeah.
It's no secret that the black community in the most hard-hit areas of, you know, poverty and crime and shit are not fans of what Obama did.
Yeah, they're not necessarily political, but they go, yeah, we're still living in shit. We're still living in filth and squalor after 8 years of Obama.
And here's another thing. Keep in mind, too, that in those areas, the majority of those people qualify for free health care anyway before the Obama plan. It's called, what is it? It's either Medicare or Medicaid. I always get the two mixed up. But they can go to hospitals and shit totally for free.
Yeah.
It's covered. So that's before Obamacare. So this is a moot fucking point to the audience that they're trying to reach.
Yeah. I do that right now.
Yeah.
I say send me the bill. I don't pay for shit.
No, fuck them.
I think, what is it, medical expenses, medical care? That's the one thing that can't go against you on your credit report.
Nice.
Yeah. Dude,
Or is he going to laugh at us like our president now
for.
while our people struggle on welfare? You see, I did my research, which is exactly why I could rebuttal that. Biden and Harris planning to put $70 billion to the HBCU. We're not just talking about a couple racks. Giving teachers a raise. What Trump attempted to do...
I'm also tired of hearing about giving teachers raises. I have a family member of mine that's a teacher, and you know what she told me? She goes, if I plan it right, I can have a 3-day weekend every weekend, still have my summers off. And she has to use her sick days and vacation days and, you know, PTO days. But they give so many that she could literally work a 4-day work week every fucking week and still have the summer off and make the exact same money. I'm so fucking sick of hearing about how teachers need more fucking money.
Right. And I love hearing the argument for blacks, too. It's like, the teachers are underpaid. That's why our education is shit. Hey, if they're doing a shitty job right now, why the fuck would I pay them more?
Why would you encourage them?
You know what you do at any other job when someone does shitty? You don't give them a raise.
No, you fire them.
Especially when, in record numbers, for the past 30 years, they've done a shitty job.
You know, here's another weird thing, and I think it's probably that because teachers are fucking diarrhea cunt shit people, is the whole school choice thing that the Republicans seem to be all for, and for whatever reason the Democrats aren't. I think that's because the Democrats supporting teachers unions knows that if there's school choice, they're going to lose their fucking jobs because people are going to send their children to the school that they want to send them to because it's a better performing school. And if that happens, teachers are going to lose jobs because God fucking forbid they teach better and raise scores and shit and have 12th graders reading at 12th grade levels
And
at the right time.
Not just statistically skating by. Oh, I've got 30 kids in my class. Only 23 need to pass with good numbers, and then I get tenure. Then I could do whatever I want.
Yeah,
then I could do an even shittier job.
The public education system is fucking horseshit. Oh, and keep in mind too, like how many days go by in a week that you don't see a video from a classroom of people just acting like fucking animals now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine sending your child to school
and the internet?
Phones, the internet, and the culture that we live in that makes certain actions acceptable.
Yeah.
Especially for certain people.
They plan to double that. And as far as the rich and poor with schools, the whole goal is to end the funding gap. That sounds legit.
Does it?
Only if our president now would quit. Hey, did you know that unemployment for African Americans is up 6%?
Okay. That's the first edit. So it seems like he threw out, if I had to guess, where's the camera? I always fuck it up.
Oh, here.
And then just that one to switch back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
so
just Tito input.
Okay. So they got this weird edit, and I'll go back and listen to it again. But we couldn't even figure it out last night collectively. I think he threw out a bullshit statistic in his rap, and they had to edit it out because it wasn't true.
Oh.
But it sounds like they were saying something about the black unemployment rate being. Let's just actually listen to it again. Let me rewind a smidge. We'll catch that again. All right, hit it.
President now would quit. Hey, did you know that unemployment for African Americans is up %?
Whoa, what? Percent? Did he just go deaf for a second and not know how to speak? Did you know? Can you play that one more time?
Yeah, here's the. I will. I'll play it 5 more fucking times. But here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing. They probably had to edit that out for some reason, but then they didn't even go back and reshoot the scene.
It sounds like they took that audio clip and played it backwards, and now there's like some satanic message when you play it the other way.
Oh no! But here's the thing.
Did you know with black unemployment,
worship Satan and kill your kids?
It happens again though later in the video.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Play it one more time.
All right. Oh, and I love the fucking acting here too.
Hey, did you know that unemployment for African Americans is up %? So when you tell me to go and vote, well, the reason why it's such a hard one, because how we expect our people to get jobs?
How do we make
the president can't even get the job done. Bro, I understand it's
Joe Biden's going to
so I'm not rushing you. Take your time. You know what, speaking of that, I got the perfect place to take you that'll change your mind.
Where do you think they're going to go? Like, if you had
Popeyes.
to guess. I said the trap.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Now, another thing I wanted to I wanted to touch on here is I wonder if we went and looked up Charlie Clips and DNA's, that's their names, like previous songs. How many times we could find them talking about bitches and hoes, selling drugs to their own communities,
running the trap,
and murdering their own people.
Yeah.
Like how many? I'll bet it's statistically, percentage-wise, I'll bet it's in 80% of their songs. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe they're gospel rappers, and they only preach about the love of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, and our only way to redemption. But if I had to guess, it's bitches, drugs, and murder.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll look that up.
Yeah. What if they have a song called Bitches, Drugs, and Murder?
So you think because you brought me here that I'm just supposed to confide in Biden? What about the innocent blacks that get snatched out their vehicles just for riding?
Yeah, I don't know if that's happened. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. You think he'll go, what about the innocent children just walking down the street shot in the head by stray bullets at a birthday party that weren't really stray bullets because they were shooting at another child at that birthday party, but the wrong one got hit?
I don't know what's worse, their quote-unquote rap battle or their acting.
Or their acting, yeah. It's a toss-up.
Or their...
Yeah, I'm telling you, it happens again. Watch.
We don't even ask for much. All we do is ask for respect.
You don't
Before
ask for
they
shit.
did what...
Keep this video. Watch this. So keep this in mind too. They in a moment they're going to talk about COVID.
Oh.
And they've already mentioned it too with the Chinese people going back to China or whatever. They're screaming in each other's faces without masks on.
Right?
In public.
They haven't socially distanced once in this video.
What they did to George Floyd, this country had their foot on our neck. Now do you understand why I'm upset? I feel you. Because every time we throw the system an uppercut, all they give us in return is low blows. But Biden and Harris got a plan to outlaw the chokehold. It's inspiring. Donald Trump is the apprentice, but
I don't like how his neck is shaved right on the hot dog fold.
now it's our turn to do the firing and review everything even before we hire them.
What?
Yeah, there it was again. So let's go back.
All right, I got to turn this up on my end.
You think he gets razor bumps in that little crease?
It looks like the crease in the back of his neck is sort of eating his hairline.
All right, we turned up. We ready?
Yeah.
You turned up.
Turned up.
The firing and review everything even before we hire them.
What?
Maybe he was saying something about we review illegal aliens' legality before we hire them, so they don't take our jobs.
One more time, now that I know where to
And then
look.
they cut that out. All right, I'm going to go a little further back.
It's inspiring. Donald Trump is the apprentice, but now it's our turn to do the firing and review everything even before we hire him. Breonna Taylor.
Dude. No.
Review everything something before we hire him.
That's something.
Have they not reviewed Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's record? You know, a lot of the things they mention and a lot of the things the political pundits that are just propagandists for the Democrat Party, they're constantly talking about disparities in law enforcement when it comes to African Americans. However, Trump did prison reform. Kamala Harris kept people beyond their sentences in California to be free labor for the state. She also disproportionately overcharged and gave lengthier sentences for marijuana, the same shit the Democrats are always talking about, to a disproportionate amount of blacks. And these fucking people, the two in the video, I'm not saying blacks, the two people in the video, nobody is shaming them for propping up a fucking former DA who has a long and sordid and easily look-upable history for disproportionately targeting and sentencing and applying the law to black people.
Yeah, this is...
So if you go, I like Trump, he did prison reform and black unemployment is up, you're an Uncle Tom piece of shit cooning sellout. But if you sit here and promote Biden, who has a history of promoting segregation and busing and shit like that, and Kamala Harris, who the main gripe in the black community, if you were to listen to the media, is that law enforcement disproportionately targets and charges African Americans at a higher rate and higher sentencing amount.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Kamala fucking Harris did.
Hey, dummies.
Pence doesn't have a history of that. Trump doesn't have a history of that.
They've been the system for a long time. You know, the system you hate.
It's, oh, Jesus. Okay.
Now back to
George
me.
Floyd, Eric Gardner, Trayvon Martin. Say their damn names. The goal is to get Donald out of office and Trump his campaign.
You know, before you actually called my phone, I honestly had no hope. But if Biden and Harris going to do exactly what you said, then I'm going to go vote.
Yeah, if they do exactly what you said, which historically they haven't done one fucking time. Remember, the last great white hope was Bill Clinton. And I have a small phrase to hopefully remind these people what Bill Clinton did. Super predators, higher sentencing, shit like that. I don't know who implemented the 3 strikes laws and shit. But yeah, if you want to go on a historical basis of Democrat rulers of the black community, if you will, all that shit they say they've never done.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I wasn't going to vote before. Since you brought up my beef, I'm a vote.
Let me tell you, I wasn't going to vote before, but I'm still a felon, so I can't vote anyway.
But since you said burn the children, hail Satan backwards, I'm in.
Let's go cut this video about pimping bitches, selling drugs, and murdering our own people now. Shit.
Ugh.
I guess that was the video. I wonder if they...
I don't know if that is better or worse than that shitty one I saw. They made it set up like an arcade game. Like Street Voter 2 or something like that. And it was like...
Oh, God.
Game over, Donald.
Orange. You know, I've noticed... Game over, Orange Man. I've noticed Trump, he's been looking more brown than orange. Like somebody finally was like, look... If you're gonna do it, could you be more brown? Oh shit, that's him trying to appeal to the POC fucking voter bloc. He's like, okay, it's a good idea. Yeah, I like it. Let's do that. You know what? You're still fired because I like the orange. But wow,
he does need to drop the whole reverse raccoon eyes thing.
Yeah, like get a little close. Maybe it irritates his eyes if it gets too close. I don't know, but you know what? Orange skin and all, he's still doing a better job than 40 years in Congress Biden and prosecute illegally used for labor Kamala Harris, whose grandfather, if I'm not mistaken, her black roots are a Jamaican slave plantation owner.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That's her black roots. I believe that's correct. I can't say it 100%, but let's just go with yeah.
God. Ooh.
Jesus. I think we got some more videos, but yeah, I really want to do that. Here's one from somebody claiming, anyway, that they're from South Los Angeles, born and raised, military service, and he's trying to take over, and it won't happen, but he's trying to take over Maxine Waters'
I've seen this
district.
one.
Yeah, it's a good video. It's a little white pill. And I don't know if he mentions party affiliation, not that I think at this point it
I don't think he does.
matters.
I think he just mentions
facts.
He doesn't
that
say,
better?
like, I'm the Republican candidate and Democrats. He goes, no, Maxine Waters is a piece of shit for 44 years.
She's a cunt.
Dude, that would win votes.
Yeah.
If you just say, this woman's a fucking bitch.
And a fraud.
I'm Joe Collins. I'm running for Congress against Maxine Waters. Do you know where I am right now? Maxine Waters' $6 million mansion. Do you know where I'm?
They should have recut that to where he didn't say Waters's.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I would like to hear Maxine try to repeat the same thing. It would sound like the edited parts of that fucking rap video.
Not right now. Maxine Waters district. Yep, that's right. Maxine does not live in her district. Maxine Waters does not drink our water. She does not breathe our air. And while she sits here in her mansion, our district is in ruins. Let me show you. I survived a drive-by shooting in this house when I was a child. Gangs, drugs, violence, that was my upbringing. And where was Maxine Waters? Nowhere to be found. I survived Maxine's district. Graduated high school, went on to join the U.S. Navy. I fought for this country. South Los Angeles has been represented by Maxine Waters for 44 years. What has she done for this district? Just this year, deadly crime spiked 15% in South LA. The homicide rate in South LA has shot up by 53%.
No, there's a little bit.
My name is Joe Collins. I'm a veteran, I'm a patriot, and I actually care about our lives in LA.
That's a sweet cattle.
LA deserves better. Let's retire Maxine Waters to her mansion. I'm Joe Collins, and I'm the man to do it.
Yeah, no, I gotta say, it looks like that one was cut for TV, but the one I saw on the internet was a little better because I think he mentioned, he's like, how does a career politician get rich and get this house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's both sides. Like, you'll never see me go, whoa, it's Democrats. No, they're all scumbags.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be a pretty big fucking scumbag to make it to Congress.
Yeah.
Not all, but most.
Yeah.
Fucking dirty lawyers, scumbags.
Yeah.
Pieces of shit.
He also, his other one, the longer one, the extended one, I think it was like 2.5, 3 minutes. But he also talks about backing the cops, but, you know, not important. I'm just saying it's a snipped out version.
The thing is that sounds unpopular. But when you go to those neighborhoods, they do not want the police defunded. And the majority of the people in those neighborhoods want more police and they want more funding.
I think most people don't want the police defunded.
Not me. I want them gone.
I'm all right with it. I'm just saying most people don't, you know?
Right. No, I understand. And
I'm actually arguing for it, though.
Yeah, I'm totally on its side. On the side for that.
That's the only thing I agree with the people who shout ACAB. One of them made one good point. They were like, you've got
hold on a second.
1,300 good
Collins,
cops
mate.
and 11 bad cops. And if those 1,300 good cops don't turn in the 11 bad cops, then you have 1,311 bad cops.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. The bad apple does spoil the entire bunch, and they should all just go.
Yeah.
It'd be a little rough for a few months. But I think all the right people would run out of ammo, or all the wrong people would run out of ammo. And we'd begin to live in a very peaceful world. Now's like the best time because of the ammo shortage.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the warlords are going to take over what they can for a couple days, and then like everybody else will just come in and be like, all right, you're dead.
Right. Go ahead and shoot first.
Yeah. My scope is a lot better than your clip-fed Glock 19.
Glock 19.
I say clip, I meant drum-fed. That's all your ammo, isn't it? Oh, but it's not even full. Looks cool, though. But, yeah.
This one?
I don't know. This is the same guy, and they're talking about him talking shit about her. Let's see what they say.
Navy veteran. He's running against Congresswoman Maxine Waters, and he's just put out a scathing ad against her. Watch this, Larry, and everyone, watch it.
Do you know where I am right now? Maxine Waters' $6 million mansion. Do you know where I'm not right now?
At work.
And almost every other year, they determine her to be her to be one of the most corrupt members of Congress. Yet every 2 years, she gets reelected. Scotty, beam me up. You tell me. And she hasn't lived in her district for a very long time. I'm surprised more people haven't made a big deal out of it the way Joe Collins has. But I'd be very surprised if it makes much of a difference.
Look, seriously, Larry, I've been asking you for 5 or 6 years, why don't you move? A lot of people are moving out of California. Seriously, why don't you?
I'm thinking about it. Ben Shapiro just announced his intention to move to Tennessee. Believe me, I'm thinking about it.
Oh, yeah, I heard that T, and I was like, fuck. I'm supposed to move to Texas from California, not Ben Shapiro.
I pay about $30,000 every year in property taxes, and they go for a health care, for a school system, which is one of the worst in the country. Only about 1 in 6 black kids can read, write at state proficiency levels. We're spending about $16,000 per student, LAUSD, and the teachers, of course, want to spend more and more and more, and we don't have choice in school, something that Maxine Waters does not support. I went to Crenshaw High School, as I told you before. That's a school that was featured in Boys in the Hood, and recently there was an article in the LA Times saying that my former high school, only 3% of kids can do math at grade level, and it is a Crip school, meaning run by the Crips. Now, who sends their kid to a school like that if they have an option? Republicans want to give you an option, Democrats don't. It seems to me it's a very easy choice for black people to rethink their allegiance to the Democratic Party.
All right, we've got to end it there, Larry, but I'm going to keep on asking you, why don't you move? We'll see you again soon, Mr. Elder. Thank you.
Oh, Ron. Okay.
Hold on a second.
Anywho. Let me go see if I have any.
Why don't you move?
I think that's all my clips and stuff, and it's 7. So,
damn.
Yeah, we got Ollie. We got
paced out good.
Here's another weird one. This is another weird pandering video.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what she's saying.
Can you turn that up?
Yeah, hold on.
On November 3rd, 86 out of 99 states.
I keep hitting the fucking.
There are 70 million young eligible voters, the largest and most diverse generation in our country's history.
We have the power to shape our country and communities,
but we need all of us. So picture.
Did you remember how Juan Williams was saying that the Crips run his high school in his old neighborhood in Crenshaw? These are the young people now, everybody. Have you listened to Young Culture's like music? Have you seen Young Culture's social media? Yeah, that's really not who I want. Like, oh, we have a big voting block.
Yeah, let's raise the age on that.
Yeah, let's make it to where. Sorry, all I can think is Cardi B, and I'm just like, I don't think that's a good idea to encourage those people to vote. Is that Will Smith's kid?
I think that's Will Smith's kid.
On November 3rd, we choose.
Okay,
we
pause
choose
it.
who
Hold
sits.
on. Everyone else has subtitles, but
yeah,
but Hand Sign McGee doesn't.
And why do they act like there's this fucking inundation of deaf people that are jumping into politics? When's the last time you met a deaf person? For me, it's been years.
Yeah, I haven't seen one in a long fucking time.
The only deaf people I know are old people, and they have hearing aids that work, and they don't know sign language.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. You mentioned, like, they all have subtitles except for the one doing sign language.
Right.
Have you noticed all these politicians?
Do you not want me to know what they're saying?
Yeah, but all the politicians, they do the hand signing thing in the background, which is very fucking distracting.
Yeah.
Which is why I think they might do it so people aren't paying attention to what they're saying. But why not just have subtitles?
Yeah.
Or what do they call it? Closed captioning.
Everyone else has subtitles.
It's been around since I was a kid watching television on a cathode ray tube television. They've had fucking closed captioning. It's not a new technology that they can't just figure out. So I feel like, and I've said this before, they're reaching less people with sign language only.
Right.
Than they are with just hard-coded closed caption subtitles.
And 435 seats in the House of Representatives. We choose 24 senators and 13 governors. We choose the sheriffs, the DAs, and the judges too.
With 70 million young eligible voters, we choose to align a vision too humane to be political.
And make the future prouder than it's ever been.
So when the alarm goes off on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020, and you arrive at your polling site to see freedom clocking 2-hour waits,
vote anyway.
When the machines stop working and your job starts calling because American democracy is running late again,
vote anyway.
Your vote is bigger than the color of your state.
It is a revolution in motion.
The moment.
Was that Danny Trejo?
That was Danny Trejo in his 6,714th role.
Accredited.
Of voter. I love how these rich elites are telling us, even if you're at risk of losing your job.
Those are people just like the people they're trying to reach.
Even if you're at risk of losing your job, go stand in line and vote. It's like, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know what that's like.
Good point.
Yeah.
Now, here's another thing. I
Yeah.
didn't know this, and I looked this up yesterday. I'm not too politically savvy when it comes to voting or vote savvy. Yeah, I can fucking vote right now if I want to. Did you know that? I can just go to an early voting place and vote.
Yeah.
So all this, and I know that there is fuckery that happens. I'm not going to deny it. Like, I believe Harris County, Texas only has one place in the entire county you can vote early.
Yeah.
I live pretty rurally, and there's 4 places within a 30-minute drive from me that do early voting. Now, it's not every single day, but believe me, young people know how to use the internet. You can look up the dates and times that they're open. So this whole, and I'm not saying it's right, but this whole thing about, hey, that one day, that one time that you get to vote, you know, stand in line for 2 hours, lose your job or whatever. To, you know, all these fucking rich people telling you that. Why aren't they saying right now, like, just go vote, just look up where you can vote right now? Because you can do that in a lot of places. Just throwing that out there. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll touch on it.
Has Hollywood not realized that these videos don't fucking work?
I think that they
get
do.
made fun of every fucking time they come up. Every time.
Yeah, but their litmus test is different than the average public's too, when you think about it. Like, they're all sucking each other's assholes, and they're like, that was good. That was really good. It reached me, a rich actress worth $100 million, has 6 properties all over the world.
Right.
It reached me. It touched my heart.
Yeah.
These fucking pompous assholes.
I can really relate to you who work 1 month out of the year and make 100 times what I do.
You know what the most disgusting thing is to watch is actors and actresses going, you know, and I really got into the part, you know, of this person's life, and it was very hard. It was very hard to come back from that, you know, because I really immersed myself in the role, and I became a poverty-stricken, handicapped retard for a week and a half, and that I think I have PTSD from it, and I'm going double time to my shrink right now to get it better. But yeah, it was really tough on me to act like somebody with a fucking problem or to act like somebody that was fucking poor. These assholes lap each other's fucking dirty assholes over shit like that, like it's fucking tough work. Hey, I would be legitimately handicapped if it's worth what you're fucking worth, you stupid asshole. You fucking deaf retard. And I mean societally deaf.
I loved
stupid fuck.
I loved when people were like, they were saying that about Heath Ledger after he played the Joker.
Yeah.
In that
it really took a toll
dog
on
shit
him.
Batman movie.
I think that was the heroin that took a toll on him, which, by the way, it's a luxurious drug if you got the money.
Did he start sucking cock and fucking dudes in the ass after Brokeback Mountain?
Right?
He got so into the role that he got into other dudes' assholes.
Was he the top or bottom in that? I never watched it.
I never saw it.
Yeah, he lived a very heroin chic lifestyle up until it fucking killed him. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't one of those black tar fucking alleyway junkies. Keep in mind when he OD'd, it was in one of the twins from the billionaire twins from Full House's fucking lavish apartment, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really, really tough life, man. Yeah, it was in.
And they were really young then, so not weird at all that this not older guy, but you know, this guy into his 30s.
Yeah, well, they're what, in their early 20s now?
Yeah, now. No. I think the early 30s now. But that
Mary
was
Kate and Ashley Olsen.
That was, I think, 12 years ago he died. So early
Damn.
30s. Yeah, they were probably like 19.
No, that's not a huge disparity.
You took to the streets and to the screens to share your outrage.
You recommitted to our collective dream, which requires
got some
that you
sass
lift
on
it
that
out of
sign.
hashtags and into DC and your communities.
Because remember, this is the same year that brought a pandemic which
Who the fuck are you?
disproportionately killed Black and brown Americans and indigenous people.
I'd love to get into the reasons why, but we're, first of all, you don't really know that because they lied about all the statistics. Second of all, certain groups that you mentioned tend to live a little less healthy than other groups that you didn't mention.
The same
Case in
2020
point,
that took the
woman in the
breath
middle.
Yeah,
of
right?
George
She's dead in 10
Floyd,
years.
Breonna Taylor, Nina Pop, and Dominique Fells.
So on November 3rd, 2020,
Know that voter suppression will be present.
What the
Vote
fuck
anyway.
was that? Pause it.
You will be
Pause it. Hey, you know what this means in sign language?
Dipping.
Can you go back 5 seconds? Let's see this beautiful gesture real quick.
2020.
Know that voter suppression will be present. Vote anyway.
What the fuck was
You will be discouraged.
It's not real.
Vote anyway. Tuesday will be imperfect.
Vote anyway.
When every headline is shouting
Shouting
democracy and duty in swing states,
You will be
powerful.
asked to believe in a dream that never came to fruition for every American. And
You think that's not
despite your
credit?
best reason,
You must
I hope.
uphold it. Because we can't vote a world into existence that we can't first imagine.
The
It's
American
best
dream
acting
is
roles
ours.
yet.
Keep in mind, all they do is shit on fucking the political process and politicians, which they absolutely should.
Yeah.
And then they're like, and that's why you need to go vote. Okay. Fucking voting is stupid.
For the making.
Come alive for ancestors who need you to finish their story.
A story that begs for atonement.
Cast your promise.
Cast your promise. Cast your vote.
Cast your vote.
But vote.
Or I'll fucking kill you, Holmes.
This was.
Oh my
Levi?
god! Hold the fuck on!
What?
There it is.
What?
By the way, guess who owns Levi? Anyway, really, you had to put your fucking logo on there, you fucking shit dick asshole? What the fuck?
I gotta say,
It
though.
was just you just watched a fucking advertisement. Holy shit! And black people don't
Yeah.
even wear Levi's.
Right. I gotta say, though, I mean, I've seen Danny Trejo in a lot of things. I mean, he was great in Project A as the voice of that Mongolian pirate, but this is his best role yet.
You think so?
Yeah, as minority rich guy that's telling you to vote. Number 4.
Fucking Levi. I never saw that coming. Let me see how they finish it. That's it. Yeah, just Levi. Is Levi the same as Levi Strauss? Strauss?
I was just gonna ask.
I don't know. Well, anyway.
I think that's it for the show.
Yeah, that's it. Let me read some quick comments. Yeah, Will Smith's kid. Another thing sick of. All the fucking sign language, yes. Missy Elliott just making... Missy Elliott just making the sign language up. Oh, that's a good one. The American Ream is more like it. It's just Jaden now. He's going to drop the last name. Oh, okay. And I know that because Google thinks I give a shit about a 17-year-old black kid. Levi Strauss is buried in the same cemetery as Wyatt Earp. Levi Strauss made his money during the California Gold Rush when he was making clothes, but he got a shipment of what is now known as denim instead of canvas. And he was supposed to be making something else out of it, like a tent or something.
Yeah.
But the material was wrong, so he wound up making pants out of it. And that's how the Levi Strauss Company started.
Sounds a lot like how Mateo's salsa started.
It's not good salsa.
Steve Mateo was hung over after a 4-day bender in his apartment, and he said, I'm going to get some fucking chips and salsa, but here's what I have. 2 Heinz ketchup packets, some relish from a hot dog that I drunkenly ate sometime in this bender, and some spicy salt that spicy sand that he tasted outside. And goddamn it, did he have the recipe for the best salsa on the market?
You.
Steve Mateo.
I don't believe you. It's got sand in it? Wow.
Not anymore. Now it's more refined. It was spicy sand.
Crazy. All right, well, that does it.
That does it,
for
guys.
today.
It was a silent chest.
Yeah, I hope we were entertained.
Oh, sorry, it was...
That's how we should do it from now on.
Just sign every show?
No. Just drop the chest without announcing it.
You just tired of titties?
No, those are dangerous, though. I always leave here very horny. Anyway.
All right, everybody. That was it. That was the show. Thank you for watching. Go fuck yourself!